Hello folks, this has gone Spy. The Spy will come to you live for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords. Now, as we arrived in Telos, we've gotten ourselves in some sort of house arrest that this TSF, the soldiers that guard Citadel Station, seems to somehow figure out that we're somehow connected to the structure of Paragus, and because of that, they took us on house arrest, took our weapons, and took my droid. So, we're current, and while we're in the jail cell, some bounty hunter tried to make an assassination attempt. We were able to kill him, but because of him posing as one of the guards, they decided to put us in a different room, which is an apartment where we're in now. So, needless to say, this is quite of annoying some on our first day of our arrival to be here. So, and we're currently getting a ring phone call from the terminal. So right now, let's resume. Communication is not going to stop until we accept it, so...
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grant's cleared if you'd like to speak with him.
An Ithorian? What does he want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Okay. Send him in?
Very well. I'll let him in now.
So what is this about? Restoration project? No, could you please explain it to me? Okay. No, what kind of troubles are you dealing with that involves the Sarka Corporation? I see. Guess that explains how the TSF is forced to be reckoned with on the Soto station. How is the Sarka Corporation harming the restoration project? What is it exactly are they doing? Well, that will be a problem. That's horrible. Why would the Sarka Corporation do this? How do they take the registration zones if it's supposed to be illegal? So, how could I help? He is a priest? Did you think there would be Anthorians that are priests? Wait, what do you mean heal me?
turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
I'll speak to your leader when I'm freed. This interested me of what Chodobahabad would actually know anything about the Force, so I'll be speaking to him as soon as we
Now
get out.
perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Yes, still need to clear my head of the recent events of what we've experienced from Pragas and what just happened in our jail cell. So much for sleeping peace and quiet, and this is exactly why I wanted to be in peace and quiet some without having to deal with the nonsense of noises from uninterruptions. Alright, so it's from B4D4 Circuit Corporation Citadel Branch. Okay, let's accept it.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Circa Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jenna Lorso. May I put you through?
What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her Administrative Assistant. May I put you through?
Very well, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Luso.
Why are you calling me?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Imposed guilt? I do not recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't need the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he did not mention about the exchange or anything like that.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Alright, they get to the point and cut the crap already.
I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
How are the Ithorians in the way of things of what Circa Corporation does? Circa has never had any problems in dealing with anything of the sort, especially when it comes to Ithorians.
Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
But what sort of work are we even talking about that you're offering a job about?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
Very well. I'll come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Indeed. Hopefully this time we're not going to get any interruptions from incoming calls. I'll be speaking with the Ithorian, and then I'll be speaking with Jenna Lorso later if we get out of this investigation and get our gear and our droid back.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
Looks
I've come to
like
inform
you
you that
arrived.
the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why is the Republic interested in me being a and responsible for what happened in Paragus? Why are they sending the ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
But how long will we have to stay here? We have places to go.
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
But wait, is the Ebon Hog still impounded at the docks?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
Thank you. What about our weapons and armor? And what about my T3 droid? Can they be released into our possession as well?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Alright.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
How do you even know where to even go from there? You've been there before? Have you got experience from that?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Still doesn't explain why do we need to leave and...
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragus come calling.
Wait a minute. And what are you saying? Why would Telos be doomed?
Because it depends on Citadel Station. And the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility. And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
Alright. Well, what do you think, Rhea? What are your thoughts on this matter?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Or go to the Thorian named Chodo Habad to see if he could heal me. Okay. Here's the plan. But why couldn't we ask the Republic for help against the Sith?
The Republic? They can't even properly fund and manage a space station, let alone fight an enemy as cunning and ruthless as the Sith. Even if somebody believed us, the Republic won't be any help. Believe me, I know. Only the Jedi threw the Sith back last time around.
He may be right, but whatever we do, we should move quickly.
Okay, here's the plan. We go back to the office, TSF office, and the place where we were having the jail cell at. And when we get our weapons and armor, and hopefully the Ebon Hawk is still there and that's not impounded, and then they'll be releasing our weapons and armor, and along with our Joy T3M4, then we can stick around and explore the place, get some answers if the Jedi is even on Telos, and to be able to see if we can help some problems that the Thorns are dealing with the Restoration Project. That will be the plan of the idea, the history. Now, let us go. I wonder why that's locked. A bowcaster? Nice.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?
Oh, we were just looking around?
Looked like you were doing more than just looking.
I'm sorry, I just figured.
Figured what? You just break into my apartment and take everything I owned? Are you crazy?
Well, would you put it that way?
Yeah, I thought so. Get out of here before I get the TSF.
We'll be going now. Alright. Oof. Without her hand, she's not going to do any dual blades or using two blaster pistols. Which I'm pretty sure that's okay because she seems to be single-held anyway. Who are you? What do you do here?
Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanzi yuma. Tongite mosi jotia yumba ditawa eba watuneruta.
So what is this predicament you got yourself into?
Tong laldu chung nao. Lukane tunga gorka chino sonka tita noch.
Perhaps he may have cheated. And why would you wanted to use your own girlfriend just to be able to play Basak card games? Perhaps we could be of assistance to you? I think I could be able to persuade this Dotad to be seeing things our way. Well, that's locked too. I've seen used species before, but this is definitely new to hear those. What does the exchange want with you? Do you sell joy parts? Cool. This is definitely something to buy from, especially computer spike and repair parts. This is probably silly, but this is definitely new that I see actual fine stands then, because it's always been the punches of What's this? Oh, okay. Download an area map. If I see a terminal like this, I could be able to transcend to a module to be able to transfer us to the same location we've been before, as long as we're able to download the area maps. Okay. The entertainment module 081 should be leading us back to the TSF office. Let's go. Alright folks, I'm going to put a stop here to after these messages. So this has gone Spy and the Spy. Sign off for now. And I'm going to be right back after these messages. And remember, the Force is within us all.